G'day folks, Raymond Foster here, hope you're doing great. An individual I know shared a meme expressing disdain for, oh no, I have to go to work, oh no, work. So I replied saying, you are a slavecuck. When you are a giga-chad like me, you go to sleep looking forward to tomorrow's work. And you finish whenever you want. And so his missus replied, open quote, you're a dropkick who will never be anything in life, Ray. What Tom does is provide for his family. But you wouldn't know what that is like because no woman with half a brain would ever have children with you. Enjoy those Centrelink checks, mate. Close quote. So my response, I've achieved more in my short life than most men ever will over their entire lifetime. I can provide for a family and others while still working when I want and how I want. So, to this point, you slave your ass off. You don't even want to do it, but you slave your ass off day in, day out. And you can barely provide for your own family. You struggle to provide for your own family week by week, yet you slave your ass off. I don't even need a job, and I can provide for an entire family, for multiple families. A whole village, an entire community I could provide for by myself. Hundreds of people. Hey, if I had like 2-3 other people helping out, we'd have an excess abundance and we could just trade with others, whatever. We'd never run out. Everyone would have too much. But me by myself, I can provide for hundreds of people. Just me by myself. Without even having a job. So, is it really a justified excuse? That, oh no, you're just providing for... No. It's a weak ass excuse. Doesn't even make sense. I can provide for multiple families without a job. You have a job. You can barely provide for your own family. You're struggling to just manage that. So that's dumb, okay? Obviously, my methods make a lot more sense, okay? Not slaving your ass off, not being a cuck bitch, alright? That does what you're told when you're told, to just barely scrape by with crumbs and just barely manage to support and provide for your own family. Instead, why not do what you want, when you want, enjoy yourself, not be a bitch-ass slave, pay half your fucking income in taxes, and provide for multiple families? Whoa, yeah, clearly that makes more sense, but you're just a coward. You're a slave. Okay. Next point. I'm already one of the wealthiest people in Australia. And in a couple of years, I'll have more savings than 90% of people. Australia is one of the wealthiest countries in the world. I'm already one of the wealthiest people in Australia. That means I'm one of the wealthiest people on the planet. How does that work? Most people, even if they're millionaires or they have, 6-figure incomes, salaries, they have more debt, more mortgage. So even some of the folk who, millionaires with millionaire incomes have less money than me because they have more debt. So because I don't have debt, that's how you become rich. No debt. Yeah? Not by having more money, by having no debt. Because again, even the people with millions of dollars have millions of dollars in debt. So I'm richer than even the millionaires. Crazy, yeah. But it's pretty basic, straightforward and simple if you just use your brain. And because I'm actually intelligent in this manner, I'm not going to go into debt, okay? I'm actually one of the wealthiest people on the planet. I'm actually saving. Most people don't save at all. So in only a few years' time, I'm going to have more savings than 90% of all Australians. So people who have worked their lives off, a life away, worked their ass off, every single day, full time, non-stop, slaving away, 50 years of their life. In just a couple of years of doing nothing, I'm going to have more savings than them. So who's the smarter one? Who's lazy? Who's smart? And who's just a weak-ass slave doing what they're told to do instead of just asserting their own freedom and being men and women, real men and women? I'll let you decide for yourself. You don't have to be a slave cuck to provide for your family. That's just a weak excuse for submitting to be a slave. And to the final point, I have more women interested in me than her partner ever has. I actually have to turn down women because I'm waiting for the right one who is worthy to be my partner. Now, this ties into the general context of this situation, okay, of this phenomena. Why did she go straight to that and bring up women being attracted to me, being interested in me, etc.? Because women like herself, okay, low quality women who could never get with a man like me, she wishes she could, but she never could, and she knows she couldn't, okay? She relies on men being slaves, okay? She has enslaved her man, encourages him to be a slave, a weak, submissive slave, okay? And go to work and pay his bills and pay the rent and pay the taxes to provide for the family, okay? So that he will be her wallet. She has emotionally blackmailed him to be her wallet. That's it. And she knows that a man like myself is too much of a man. I'm too masculine, okay? I'm not feminine like her partner. I haven't been emasculated. So I'm still a masculine man. So that means she can't manipulate me. She can't, what's referred to as pussy whip me and try to wear the pants. She can't make me her wallet slave that just goes and works like a slave every day full time to pay for her, okay? While she sits around and does nothing but just saps you dry, okay? She knows it would never work with a man like me, a real man that real attractive women are attracted to. So she plays on this, no woman would even want to be attracted. But even though she deep down wants me, she wishes she could be with me, but she knows she'd never have a chance. She's too low, too below my standards. So again, what's her only option? That's right. She's so low in the standards, she could never actually have a successful free man, okay? So she has to just make do and manipulate, take advantage of a weaker man than myself who she can manipulate and use. And again, as it's often referred to, pussy whip. So she can wear the pants and make him essentially just her wallet. She does nothing for it. She doesn't provide nothing in return. She doesn't pull her weight. She just puts it on at his expense. Eating everything that he pays for. And that's what she likes. You know, if she actually put in the effort to try to get a man like myself, she'd have to actually, lose the weight. She'd have to be attractive. She'd have to, do some chores. She'd have to not be lazy as fuck and just expect everything for nothing. Because I wouldn't be giving her fucking nothing unless she worked for it. And she earned it and was deserving of it. And she knows that, because that's how all real men are with women. You have to earn it, and we tell you what to do, and you do what we tell you to do when you're told to do it. And anything you get from us, you bloody earn it. And you show gratitude and you say thank you. All real men, that's their attitude. So only high quality, good women willing to submit to that standard are able to get good quality men like myself. So instead, they manipulate weaker men, and then they'll even play it on and say, "Oh, honey, I'm not attracted to this guy. He's a loser. You're awesome. You're the man I like because you provide for the family. He doesn't even know how to provide for the family and all that. So they play it on to turn you into a simp, so that you're willing to be the wallet. Nothing more, but just the wallet. You work your ass off. Now you're not only a slave to the government, okay, wage slave. Now you're a slave to your family as well. Your life is nothing but slavery, mate. Even your own partner, your own woman, wants you to be nothing but a pathetic, weak slave, so that she can use you and not give anything back to you in return. Again, because she knows that if you had a sensible attitude, like a real man, and you weren't acting feminine, and she wasn't able to stand over you, intimidate you, and staunch you, right? She's made you her little bitch. She staunched you, made you her little bitch. So now you go to work and you fucking slave your ass off and you pay for her, alright? She knows that would never work with a real man. So she has to convince you to be like that. And as well then play it off as if, flip it on its head and say, oh no, honey, you're the real man because you're my bitch slave. And that actual real man that's telling me how I'm being, manipulative woman, and you're being my bitch slave because that's how I've manipulated you to be, so you can just be my fucking wallet because I don't care about you. I just want to use you and give nothing in return. Okay? Boom. Got to put that across, got to flip it on its head, and then play out like, oh, I'm not really attracted to Raymond. Men like, actual real men like him, dominant men like him, okay? Masculine, attractive men. No, he's a weirdo, loser, and woman, no woman with half a brain would ever want to be with him, ha 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 ha. So when they do that, fellas, they just wish they could get with you, but they know they haven't got a chance.